Grand Rising families, Grand Rising. Just want to give y'all an update on when I was out recording on a Mototech Thor SS, and we ended up down at the city, at the highway department, down there on Dock Street, off of 291 and Penn Street. Y'all heard the video, right? For those who didn't, go back and watch the Mototech Thor SS ride through the city, because we end up going down Dock Street, down City Hall. And what happened was, they ain't know who I was under the helmet. Y'all listen to the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. They ain't know who I was under the helmet. So the supervisor down there, it's two of them. A black guy named Mark, Slim brother, and it's a white dude named Mark. I think Mark shop foreman and shit like that. Overseer of the slaves, right? He the overseer. Mark is. That's the white dude, Mark. But the black Mark, he the fucking supervisor and shit. Now I'm saying he the one that make sure you there in the morning and give off your where you gonna be working at in the morning. Anyway, long story short, when my phone rung when we was on 3rd and Lloyd, my phone had rung. And I couldn't answer it because I was on the Mototech. But y'all see me when I stopped on 3rd and Lloyd, looked at my phone, put it back in my pocket. Well, behold, it was Angelo. Angelo the mechanic down there. The one I was talking to on the phone that I had called, right? So I had called him once I got in the crib. I said, "What's going on, Angelo?" He said, "You know Mark called the cops on you." Mark is the brother, not the white dude Mark, but the black brother Mark, the supervisor. He said, "You know he called the cops on you and shit." I said, "What? He called the cops on me?" So I bust out laughing. I said, "Ain't nothing the cops could have did if they'd have rolled up on me. They wouldn't have got my name and shit, know what I mean? Because I'm practicing my First Amendment right, and I'm not on private property. I'm on public easement. You know what I mean? See, when you know the law and the rules of the law of the land, you can laugh at these jokers that don't know it, that think they know it." So I said, "Yeah." But it goes to show y'all, it goes to show y'all that our own peoples is our worst enemy, y'all. It's not the white man. It's not the white man out here killing black folks and causing mayhem, trying to get your own brother locked up. It's black folks, y'all. We are our worst enemy. So now that I know that, and y'all saying how the brothers was all around the garage watching me and shit, scared to death and shit. And Mark supposed to be the supervisor. If you want to create privacy, like if I would have stayed there and waited for the cop to come, the cop wouldn't even got my name, y'all. As y'all can see, we was already over at the police station that morning, and when the one cop said, "That's a nice helmet for that scooter you riding on, right?" See, I know the law of the land and the constitutional rights that you can practice your First Amendment right. You can record, long as you on public outings, you can record whatever the eye can see. But these Negroes don't know that. These plantation Negroes, they don't know that. So, with that being said, y'all, I just wanted to do a video this morning to update y'all on what happened when I was recording. But I wish I would have known he was calling the cops, because I most definitely would have stayed there, y'all. I most definitely would have stayed there. And the cop wouldn't even got my name, y'all. And that's a fact. Come on, you gonna run into the car, you gonna walk around the car. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. All right, we black, y'all. I had to run up in the store real quick. But it goes to show y'all that we are most definitely our worst enemy. We try to get each other locked up. We try to kill each other. Black on black crime. We just out of control, y'all, at this point. That's why other races don't respect us. And all those other brothers that were standing around him while he called the cops, they just looking at him sideways. Hopefully they looking at him sideways at this point. Because it goes to show you, man, that it's sad to say it, but it's the truth, y'all. We are our worst nightmare. It's not the white man. It's not no other race. It's us against each other, y'all. And that's a fact. That's a fact. But like I said, I wish I would have known he was calling the cops, because I would have stayed there. And when the cop would have rolled up, the cop would have educated him that he's not even on private property. He on public easement, and he can record whatever the eye can see. See? Goes back to our own kind. Don't even know their rights. They think, you know what I mean, everybody up to no good. And this is freedom of speech. And you can go where you want to, y'all. As long as you ain't on people's private property. As long as you on public easement, like I said, you can record whatever the eye can see. But he need to be educated, and I think I should do an audit back down there. But like I said, my boy Angelo, he had asked Kenny. Kenny was the white dude I was talking to when I said, Kenny, if y'all watched the video, I said, Kenny, what it do? What's up, Kenny? And Kenny was like, oh, I ain't even know that was you either. And then he was like, he said, what you doing, getting your scooter worked on? I said, nah, just taking a ride on my way back to the crib. And Kenny said, it's gonna be lunchtime the time you get back to the crib. And we started laughing, I pulled off. But Angelo was telling me that they asked Kenny, who was that? Kenny said, won't you ask Angelo who it was? And Angelo supposed to be my mechanic, y'all. And who you think told on me, y'all? Who y'all think told on me? Angelo did. Angelo said, that's such and such. He drives the car that I be working on sometimes down here. Now, I mean, sometimes we just got to keep our mouth shut. Angelo, you shouldn't have said nothing. You should have said, oh, I don't know who that was. See, you dry snitched on me, though, Angelo. You most definitely dry snitched on me. What if I didn't know? What if I didn't want them to know who I was, so when I do come back and do an audit, they wouldn't know who I was? So like I said, this video is dedicated to Mark, the supervisor that worked for the city of Chester, down on at the highway department. Stop calling the cops on your own peoples, man. What's wrong with you, man? You too old for that shit, man. You trying to get somebody locked up, they ain't even doing nothing, man. I was just standing there on a scooter. How you know if I was taking a break or not? Just chilling from taking a ride. See? What you got to hide? You understand what I'm saying? So, I wish I known he was calling the cops, y'all, because that would have been another audit for the cop that would have pulled up on me. But 9 times out of 10, when the cop would have rolled up and seen who it was, the cop would have started laughing, because I encountered the city of Chester cops already, y'all, several times when I was doing audits and things of that nature. But for the cops that don't know about getting audited, 9 times out of 10, they know, because it's all over social media, how people be doing different audits and shit like that. So the cop would have laughed and then walked over there and told Mark he's not committing no crime. He's not doing anything, you know, wrong for me to, you know what I mean, have him a suspect of your foolishness, Mark. And I ain't talking about the white Mark. I'm talking about the brother that works down there, that's the supervisor. So whoever hear this video, play this video back for Mark, y'all. And let Mark know, man, you got to stop calling cops on your own peoples that's not doing nothing. I wasn't committing a crime, Mark. I was exercising my First Amendment right to be in public, okay? You calling the cops now because people in public now, you starting to be, as what they say, a Uncle Tom ass Negro that's on the plantation. Like I kept saying, you Negroes on the plantation, now all of a sudden, y'all want to be slave patrol friendly and call slave patrol on your own peoples. That's insane, man. That's insane. But do you call slave patrol on yourself when you out here doing illegal activities? That's the question. That's the real question. Are you calling your slave master when you not doing your job, when you working on the plantation? Huh? But you want to call slave patrol on a brother that's exercising his First Amendment right just to relax from taking a nice morning ride on my scooter. What's wrong with you, Mark? What the hell is wrong with you, man? Educate yourself about the constitutional rights that we have as black folks, because evidently you don't know it. You see what I'm saying? You're a supervisor and you don't know your constitutional rights. Who put you in that position? Do you got a high school diploma? Do you got a degree? Evidently you don't. With that being said, y'all, let me run up in Sam's real quick, y'all. Get some lunch meat and a few items, and I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, y'all, we black. I was talking to the owner of Sam's Meat, because I grew up with him over on Bethel Road, over in Feltonville. So I had to explain it to him that, you know what I mean? I said, man, shit, I used to come over your crib. You know what I'm saying? We used to be playing and shit out front. And I broke it down about his sister, start naming people from Feltonville. And he said, oh, shit. I said, yeah, I've been trying to tell you that. And we was talking about what happened at the gas station this morning. Well, not this morning, yesterday, I believe it was. The guy was pumping gas, and these three thugs came out of nowhere and tried to carjack him. Put him in a headlock and all that old foolishness, y'all. I said, man, when we was coming up, you know, it wasn't even like that. He said, yeah, I know. You can ride your bike from fucking Bethel Road to Granite Run Mall, back through the city and everything, and ain't had no problems and shit. I said, I know that's right. Like he was saying, and I agreed with him. If that was me, I would have blasted the motherfuckers and shit. I said, I know that's right. I'd have shot through my motherfucking pocket. Wherever my motherfucking gat was at, I'd have grabbed that motherfucker and shot right through my pocket. And it would have been 3 bodies out that motherfucker and shit. And it was self-defense. Most definitely was self-defense. Y'all see that on the news? They carjacked the man at the fucking gas station. Put him in the chokehold. One guy came from behind, put him in the chokehold. And once again, it was thugs that did that, y'all. Negroes. It was Negroes that did that shit, y'all. We some sick people, y'all. We some sick people. That's why a lot of racists don't respect us, y'all. They look at us, they clench their pocketbooks and all that shit, lock their doors when you're about to walk by, because you niggas is fucking animals, man. And I'm sorry to say it, but it is what it is, man. Just like that goes back to Mark from the city highway department calling the cops on me for some shit I wasn't even doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? But the white man ain't call the cops on me. It was my own fucking peoples, y'all, that called the cops on me. And that's a fact. That's a 100% fact, y'all. Yeah, I was talking, man, on this panel last night about, you know, the brother was talking about, you know, back in the day we used to get money We dress fly. We get our gold chains and our whips and, you know what I mean, strap our cars up and all that. I explained to him, I understand what you're saying, brother, but that goes back to slavery. We coming from chains and whips, the whips and chains and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because when we was on the plantation and shit, it was all about whips and chains and shit. You being chained up, and they was whipping you until you called yourself Toby. You see what I'm saying? But when we get a little money in our pocket, we want to go out and buy all this gold chains, buy all the fancy whips and cars and things of that nature when you living above your means. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's a good point there too, brother. I said, yeah, man, I'm just, you know, I'm just chiming in on y'all conversation. And I feel as though I should bring that up to remind the peoples of what we coming from, man. We coming from chains and whips. But then when you brothers get a little bit of money in y'all pocket, y'all run out and buy all these whips, all these whip foreign cars, go to Milan Jewelry, buy the biggest piece of jewelry, which is a chain wrapped around your neck. It's the same thing. Look at it. You don't see Bill Gates or none of these rich white folks with big old gold chains around their neck, and they got billions and millions of dollars. You see what I'm saying? But when black folks get a little bit of money, they want to show off for the other slaves on the plantation. That's all you doing. You showing off for the other slaves on the plantation. You know what I'm saying? We sick, y'all. We most definitely sick. But like I said, I started this video off this morning talking about how sick we really are by Mark calling the cops on me, the supervisor down at the highway department, over something that had nothing to do with him. I wasn't paying him no mind. And y'all look at the video and y'all can watch the video, y'all see what I'm talking about. I wasn't paying him no mind. You know what I'm saying? He was paying me more mind than I was paying him more mind. And even the other slaves that was on the plantation. Instead of them getting their equipment together, the way what they had to do that morning, that's what they should have been doing. They weren't about what I'm doing down there. They weren't about, like Angelo said, was I sent down there from the city to spy on them to see what they was doing. Nah, I ain't into that, y'all. You see what I'm saying? I'm not into that, what y'all into. That's guilt on y'all hands. Not blood on your hands, but guilt on your hands. You see what I'm saying? And then for you to get on the phone and call Slave Patrol, because I'm out that motherfucker, and I didn't even have my selfie stick, and I wasn't doing no auditings like I usually do because I was on my scooter. I had my body cam on. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? I had my body cam on. So at that point, just imagine if I didn't have it and the law would have rolled up on me. Slave Patrol would have rolled up on me. How would that look, y'all? And I ain't had no body cam, or I ain't had my phone recording. What that did, y'all? Yeah. Death. Walking death. God damn, walking death, y'all. We ain't see nothing but bones. Skulls and bones. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, like I was saying, we are our worst enemy, y'all. And it's sad. But that's why I always stay body cammed up, and I'm always having a device on me that I'm recording, because you don't know when you're going to interact with your own people that's going to call the cops on you. So for my safety and their safety, I'm always recording, y'all. That's why I said it's a must. This is a tool that we have to use, y'all. you most definitely got to take advantage of this tool when you recording in the mornings. Or whatever the case may be. You protecting yourself. And you also protecting the people around you. You know what I'm saying? But I just came from Sam's this morning. I just wanted to update y'all on what happened when I was down at the city recording. And wasn't even doing no auditing work. So just imagine if I was auditing. See what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? But until the next time, y'all stay vigilant and start loving each other, y'all. Gotta practice more love than hate, because a lot of black folks got hate in their heart, y'all. A whole lot of hate for each other. And with that being said, until the next time, peace.